Look at that. He's so cool looking. How awesome is that? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chandler's Wildlife. I'm very excited. A good friend of mine just hooked me up with 2 beautiful snakes. I have them in the bucket soaking right now so they can drink, they can hydrate themselves, they can go to the bathroom, and I'm going to put them in their new enclosures right here. I am very pumped for this because these are snakes I've wanted for a very long time. Is that my phone? Where's my phone? What? Oh, thank you. Would you stop? I told you not to do that. Damn. Hello? Oh, excitement? Hey, how you doing, excitement? Pretty good. I got plenty of it, so I don't need to talk to you. Goodbye. He's gonna text me later. Okay, so let's get these snakes out. Alright, enough lollygagging, you fruit snack eating, diaper wearing children. Time to get my serious face on. Alright guys, this right here is the smaller of the 2. It is an Egyptian Cobra. They come in different colors. They have the banded Egyptians, which is like a whitish yellow with black bands. They get around 10 to 12 feet long, but this is a solid black version with a little bit of white around the throat. I love him. Look at that. He's so cool looking. Now, the longest species of cobra in Africa would be the forest cobra, and the second longest species of cobra in Africa is the Egyptian cobra. Now, these guys are very toxic. If you ever seen one of those snake charming shows where they're in Indonesia or any other places in Asia where they grab the cobra and go face to face with it, kiss it, do all that crazy stuff? They never use African cobras. That's because their venom is a crazy cocktail of different compounds. So for example, a lot of the Asian cobras are mainly just neurotoxic. This guy has a cocktail of neurotoxins, cardiotoxins like the gaboon viper behind me, mycotoxins. Now the thing is, it was evolved on a different continent, in a harsher environment where he had to adapt. Alright, now I'm going to put him away. Let me just grab him so I can showcase the other guy. I'm going to put him in this enclosure right here. There we go. Perfect. Nice rocky outcrop enclosure I designed because they are from Egypt and rocky climates. This snake is not mock charging. He's not doing drive bites. If you look, that is snake venom right there. And like I said, it's a cocktail of different venoms. So he's got cardiotoxins that attack the heart. He has myotoxins. He has neurotoxins. So he's a lot more deadly than an Asian cobra. I made sure when I put these guys in the buckets, I would know the difference between the 2 attitudes. So in this black bucket, so I knew which one was which, this is the larger cobra. And he's a bit more aggressive. Now this is the larger Egyptian cobra. It seems like he's calmed down from being in the water for a while. Now, this snake right here is believed to be the same snake that Cleopatra used for suicide. She took the snake, grabbed her by the head, and had it bite her so she could experience death. Now, like I said, this snake has a cocktail of venoms, not just neurotoxic, so it must have been a very painful bite, painful death. Very bad way to go. Alright guys, I'm going to put this guy away so I can get adjusted to his new environment. There we go. I have a nice setup, lots of rocks and whatnot to make it look like he's in Africa. You know, give him that rocky outcrop vibe. Now it's a new environment, so he's just going to explore for a bit and eventually he's going to relax. Hopefully he finds that hide and he hides away and then he'll explore later in the night. Now, the way cobra hoods up. Snakes have a skull, a spine, and they have many ribs. With a cobra, when it comes to the neck region where the hood is, they have elongated ribs. And what they can do is they can flatten them out. So, the ribs are normal when they're not hooded up and they're not upset, and they look like a common snake, like a rat snake. When they get upset and they want to tell a predator, hey, stay away from me, I'm big, I'm dangerous, I'm toxic, what they do is they spread the ribs out. They flatten their ribs out, pushing the extra skin folds outwards, making a hood. That's how the cobra's hood works. If you think about it, a lot of people who fear snakes assume they want to bite you because they're venomous. That's not true. They want to waste their venom on you, especially if you're a big person. they can't eat you. They want to eat small rodents, lizards, frogs, other snakes. So if you think about it, why would this animal want to warn you if he wants to bite you? That's not the case. He wants to warn you because he's saying, hey, get away. I don't want to waste my venom on you protecting my life. If you think about it, humans are 5 to 6 feet off the ground, very high. That snake right there is an inch off the ground. We're very, very intimidating. So they're very scared. Doesn't matter how scared you are of that snake, they're much more scared of you because they think they're gonna die when they see you. They think they're about to become prey to a big primate. So, remember, snakes are not to get you. They want to get away from you. Hey guys, if you remember the smooth front caiman that I introduced to you guys in the last feeding video, I showcased him in the fish tank over in the other room. But the thing is, I decided to get another catfish in there, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I realized that, you know, eventually this caiman is going to try and eat those catfish, and I really adore them, and I want them to grow real big and live a very long time so I can enjoy them throughout their lives. So I didn't want that to happen. So what I did is I set them up in this waterland tub. Check it out. Waterland tubs are customized just for turtles and crocodilians and any other aquatic reptiles. What's really good about them, it's not like a glass tank. They can't see through it, so they're not trying to escape all the time. If you look, solid black. Like any other black pond that you dig a hole and bury in your yard for koi fish, but it's customized for reptiles. Now check this out, it's got a little ramp so you can crawl out onto the land, bask where the lamp is, and also there's a filter in here in the deep water part. It's mainly water, it's mainly for aquatic animals. Now, I'm going to take them out for you guys to see real quick. Now listen, I'm very, very happy with this animal because they have a low survival rate when they're imported into the country. And you know what? He came from a crocodilian farm in South America, but you know, when you ship them out when they're this small, and they usually don't do too well. But luckily enough, he's already eaten 2 fuzzies. When I first got him, the second day, he ate a little pinky, and then he ate a little fuzzy yesterday. So look at his fat little belly, look at that. And he's calm, he's not aggressive at all. He's so prehistoric looking. See the spikes on his back? Those are called osteoderms. And the ones on his tails are called scutes. Osteoderms are solid bone used to protect the internal organs of a crocodilian. Now, what's really cool about it is those osteoderms aren't just armor, they're also a solar panel. Because he's a reptile, he relies on surrounding environment for energy. It means he's ectothermic. So, inside his osteoderms are little holes for the blood vessels to reach the surface. If they warm up in the sun, that blood travels throughout the body, helps him digest food, and it gives him energy to hunt that night. How awesome is that? And he is a smooth front caiman. Look at how awesome he is. He's so friendly. He's eating. I'm so happy with this animal. My first crocodilian under my first permit. Awesome. Like I said, he is not a pet. He's an animal used for educational purposes. Crocodilians do not make good pets. I've been working with these animals since I was 14 years old, and I've lived in the state of Florida around alligators and crocodiles my whole life. So it takes a lot of knowledge, a lot of respect, and a lot of time to learn about these animals, to work with them, let alone own one. And it's not just for safety, it's for the well-being of the animal. If you don't know what you're doing, then the animal's going to suffer. So this is a nice temporary exhibit while he's a baby. And also, one of the main reasons I moved him in here is because the room that is over there, he was in my room. And there's a AC vent shooting cold air in there. I had a tank heater in there to keep the water warm, but it was malfunctioning, and I didn't trust it, so I rather brought him into the snake room where it's always nice and toasty, where it's going to keep the water nice and warm. And also he's got the basking lamp, and we're going to put a UVB in here too for proper vitamins from the light. Look at that guy, get a good shot of this prehistoric looking animal. I love all animals on the planet, but what's really dear to my heart is crocodilians. Alligators, crocodiles, gharials, and caimans. I love them. So cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna put them away now. Alright guys, speaking of new additions, not just the Egyptian Cobras, but as you can see right here, this is one of my new additions. This is a baby tiger shovelnose catfish. They get drop dead gorgeous when they're older. Here, let me move them towards the front so you can see. Now for all the guys out there who love fish, you know how beautiful this fish is going to be once he's older. He doesn't have the pattern right now, but once he gets about a foot long, he's going to be solid gray with tiger stripes going down the side. That's how they got the name tiger shovelnose. Also, their face is like a shovel. It's broad and oval. Very cool. So now I have a red-tailed catfish. I have a hybrid between a red-tailed catfish and a tiger shovelnose, and I have a tiger shovelnose. Very stoked because in the future these fish are going to be very big, anywhere from 3 to 5 feet long. The red-tailed catfish can get even bigger, and apparently the hybrid can get just as big. And I'm going to be able to hand feed these guys. I'm still hand feeding the other catfish, but this guy's not used to me yet, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure he'll get accustomed to the tank, and eventually he'll get used to me as well. And in the future, when I get my facility established, he's going to go in a big outdoor pond, and the guests are going to be able to hand feed the catfish. I'm very excited for it. I can't wait for everyone to do that with me and enjoy as much as I enjoy it myself. Such a cool catfish. Alright guys, thank you for joining me for the video. You gotta check out the Egyptian Cobras. You gotta see the smooth front caiman again and get a better look at them. And you gotta check out the tiger shovelnose catfish. Now, future feeding videos, you can see these guys eat, the smooth front caiman, you're gonna see the Egyptians eat, everything else in the house. It's gonna be good times. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll see you on the flip side. Am I out of frame? No?